Hello, my name is Dr. Living Saint. In this series, I'm going to be talking about the witchcraft kingdom. It's a series of videos that it is tagged the spiritual realm. And in talking about, I talked about how Satan was cast down from heaven and how Lucifer fell, how God controls the universe, and how demons came about. I talk about the giant spirits, the Nephilims, and how they affect women. I also talk about the marine spirit kingdom and how they have sexual affairs with people and how they interfere in the lives of their victims and all that. So I'm going to talk about the witchcraft kingdom now. I want you to understand that the witchcraft kingdom is one of the lowest kingdom in the spiritual realm, the satanic kingdom, but then it is one of the most wicked kingdom in the satanic realm. It is held that witches are organized into covens on local, national, and international level. In covens, we have what they call the kings, the queens, the messengers, and the executioners. Those who execute evil activities. They bring a lot of spell, a lot of negative things to humans. Now at night, when witches sleep, it is believed that their souls fly out of their bodies, to attend meetings, to carry out evil assignment, and then you need to know that witches and wizards, they operate in sorcery, they cast out spells, they cast out divination. So many people will talk about how they operate. What they simply do is because they are spirits, they oppress their fellows, they are very wicked. These spirits are there to see people suffer. They don't like seeing prosperity. They don't like seeing good things. Remember, I talked about one of the demons who was in charge of witches and wizards. They are very cunning. Witchcraft demons are very cunning. The humans who are possessed by these demons, they always come around you to get information from you. They talk to you, they're always very friendly. You hardly suspect them. As soon as you pass out information to them, the demons in them take this information to the satanic kingdom. You must realize that the word of God says, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places." You must realize that the actual witch is not that human, but the spirit that possesses them. So when they're under the influence of this spirit, they cannot take their own decisions. That is why it is alleged that these demons, they can kill their victims through witchcraft activities. They project curses, they project embargoes into people's life. And how does this operate? You should realize that the human being is a spirit and has a body and has a soul. So like when you sleep at night, you see, sometimes you have dreams. You see people chasing you in your dreams. You see masquerade chasing you in your dreams. These are clear indications that your spirit is being targeted. Your spirit is being haunted. Sometimes you see that your spirit is wandering about in the bush, in the forest. These are the manipulations of witchcraft. So what it simply means is they can arrest your spirit. Once your spirit is arrested, your spirit will be caged. Once your spirit is caged, your body is just here in the physical realm. And then you could do everything to succeed and you are not succeeding. You have the best brains, you have the best certificate, you are the best in your art, in your section, in your business. Everything was working, but suddenly things were not working out for you. Whenever this happens, you should realize that something is wrong somewhere. Oftentimes, it could be that you are under witchcraft attack. Remember, like I said, witchcraft is the most dangerous form of satanic demons that attacks human beings. They operate through so very many things. Most of them do a lot of sacrifices. It is alleged that when they sit in their covens, they could spill blood. They could just cast spell on someone. And once the spell is cast, if it is a spell of accident, if it's a spell of death, someone might just be driving and suddenly the person experiences accident. Sometimes they could take someone's money into the witchcraft coven, into the satanic coven. And then this person becomes poor physically. You're working, you drink everything to prosper, but you cannot prosper. So many people might think these things are unreal. I never used to believe in them until I had encounters with this thing. There was this young man some time ago who used to do very well. He was a building contractor. He was so well. The last time I saw him, he was looking very wretched. He was looking like someone who is sick, who is sick. He was looking like a skeleton. When I met him and I was talking to him, he told me his story that he attended a certain church and he was being prayed for, that nobody knew him. And they told him a story which was 100% true. They told him there was a day he were coming back from work and he saw a certain little girl of about 5 years. She was hawking. And because she was hawking in granite, and then she sat by the roadside and was crying. It was raining. And then he saw her with an empty tray. And he asked, "Why are you crying, young girl, by the roadside?" And she was like, "My auntie is going to kill me." Why? It was because my auntie asked me to sell granite, and I sell granite, and I had a certain amount, but I have lost that money. And he wants to say, "How much is it?" And it's a very, very little money, less than $1. So he just gave the money to the young girl, said, "Okay, take." And the young girl took it. And the young man said, the next thing when he dreamed, he saw someone collected something from him in dream. And that they told him this in church, that since you had that dream, and since this thing happened, you started going down, your finances started going down, you stopped having contracts, you stopped having jobs. That is why you're very poor now. And they prayed for him, they asked him to fast and pray. And he did some fasting and some prayer. That 2 days after the fasting and prayer, in a dream, that he saw the young girl again in his dream come to him. It was physical. He gave the girl the money physically. This was a physical thing that happened. But in the dream, they took the money from him. He also saw the young girl in his dream. A young girl came and said, is it because of the money you gave me? Take your money, take your money. That while he was about collecting the money, the young girl transformed to a very old woman, an elderly woman. And then he collected the money from the woman. And that was it. Those that were owing him, they started paying him. After about 2 days, things changed. Those that forgot him, they started calling him back, started giving him contracts again. And today, he is back on his feet. There are so many stories like that of witchcraft. But I know that the average man will say, wow, why will you believe in things like that? Look, remember, the body is a spirit. You are living in a body. You are a spirit. Humans are spirits. They are only living in a body. That is why when man no longer exists, the spirit goes away. That's why when you sleep in your dreams, you see yourself in different locations, but you're still on your bed. So you are a spirit. So what witches and wizards does is they capture your spirit. Once your spirit is captured because you're weak, because you cannot pray, because you're not a strong Christian, because you lack spiritual powers, they arrest your spirit. They cage your spirit in the coven. They could cage it in the forest. So once your spirit is caged, there is nothing you do on this earth that will prosper. You just be living a secular life. You cannot fulfill your destiny. You cannot fulfill your potentials. I pray for you today that if you're under witchcraft attack and manipulation, let the Spirit of God deliver you in the name of Jesus. I shall be talking later on about how you can be delivered from all these spirits, from the marine spirit kingdom and from the witchcraft kingdom. Remember, we are talking about the spirit realm, and the spirit realm is a very complex topic. I'm just simplifying it, and I'm just concentrating talking about the marine spirit kingdom and the witchcraft kingdom. There are some other realm too. I'll be talking about the kingdom of the air, as the heavenly realm, in our next video. Thank you for listening.